dun 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 dun. He comes in with the cow. You were a little bit late on that, but I'm not questioning your musical timing. But
I'm questioning the internet's.
Oh, shit. Welcome back to another Getting Projects Done with me, Chris, where I'm spilling coffee all over my cowbell and oh man, I'm spilling frickin' coffee now, for God's sakes. Oh, it's not going well for Chris. Welcome back to another Getting Projects Done with me, your host, Chris, and I have a fever, and there's only one way to cure this fever. There we go. I heard it that time. Barfing Sheep is regaling us with his mad cowbell skills.
I had to dig it out.
No, it's good. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. I'm trying to clean my airbrush here. Somebody forgot to properly clean it last time he was working with the... oh, shit. I didn't put that trigger back in properly. There we go. Anyway. We're off to a shaky start today. It's okay, though. We're doing something a little different, but not. I'm jumping back to Aeronautica, as I want to get these flyers mostly tabletop ready, because I do want to play some games with it. So, yeah. So, I am working on some flyers. Some Aeldari flyers. The cure for painting Aeldari is to paint more Aeldari.
And a little bit of cowbell.
Of course, yes, you could also go with more cowbell. Kim, hey. Sophie, hey. Kim, weed? What? The only way to cure it? Oh. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, I've got these, my flyers from the Wrath of Angels box set for Aeronautica. I've got them mostly ready to go. And so we're going to start priming them, start base coating, and probably laying down the first couple highlights. I'm going to paint them in Samhan colors. Although I was very conflicted about painting them sort of like the Wraith Lord. The Wraith Lord. Basically just, in a metallic red scheme. I was even thinking of using like some Turbo Dorks on the main body. I don't know. I think I want to just stick with normal opaque colors for these guys. But, yeah. Just because, really, I mean, all I'm really looking to do is kind of emulate how these models look in relation to my 40K sized models. So, that's the only reason. To get things started, I'm going to use some StanoRes off-white primer. This was a sample I had gotten from Badger for their StanoRes. And yeah, I've used it in a few other projects, I think. But basically, I wanted this instead of white. I have plenty of white. It's just I was initially thinking of using this and then using contrast. And I want to lay this down. And I still might use contrast. Instead of airbrushing the base coat, I might just use the brush and just, shellac it on kind of thing. You working on anything today, Barfing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Plague bearer.
A plague bearer. Nice. Nice. Kim almost finished the shading and black lining of the armor parts of all the new Eldar models. All the new Eldar models? Because tomorrow... there's more. Just saying. Hoping to finish the highlights also before the stream is over. Well, you're a really fast worker, so I'm going to assume you will. Okay, so I got the primer. Need my brush. Got my airbrush going. Yep. Got the stems already masked off, so we can get to that. There we go. All right. So we're just going to use some of this primer, chuck it in here. No dilution. We're just going to use it straight from the tap, as it were. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, let's start with this one. Actually, let's get some of these guys out of the way here, just because we don't want too much overspray on them. Can you see what I'm doing here? Why is this stem loose? This stem is loose. Why is it loose? Oh, because I didn't push it in all the way. I didn't feel like pushing it all the way in.
Yeah.
Anyway. Jokes. I get jokes. Oh, you know what? I probably should have a glove on. That's great. Actually, yeah, we'll take it right off the stem. Okay. That's one. Oh. Okay, now it's ready to go. There's one. On camera, yeah, it's a nice light bone color. To the eye, it looks pretty yellowish, but I'm not too worried about that. Dry tip, and I'm also out of primer. Working on anything today, barfing?
You just asked me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Plague bears, right?
Yeah.
I did ask you that. I apologize for not paying that close attention. Greenleaf terrain. I'm naked. Uh-oh. That's not good. What'd you say there, barfing?
No worries.
That's good, because I wasn't worried. Not to sound like a dick, but I'm kind of a dick. Another one ready to go. here. Let's put him over there. Yeah. Pull that one off. There we go. Kim, yeah, I'm pumping these out so I can get the new stuff next week. Sophie, from this angle on the stream, they look like 3 Klingon battle cruisers and 3 Gould ships. The Gould ships. Which ones are the Gould ships? Is that Stargate? Gould? The name's familiar. I don't know where that's from, Sophie. Gould. Yeah, I want to say that's Stargate. I want to say it's Stargate anyway. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. But, yeah. Anyway.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Gould. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what color this is from Stano-Rez's primer line, but I'm digging it. Sophie, it is Stargate? Okay, that's what I thought. You almost had me on that. You almost had me fooled. Greenleaf. Clothes are oppressive. Yeah, I guess. Kim, got to wear a glove for that prostate check. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to wear a glove, or the doctor should wear a glove? Doctor should always be wearing gloves. Just saying. If your doc ain't wearing gloves during that check, I would question where he got his medical license. Definitely would want to see that diploma. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like the doctor from Simpsons, Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we out. This one needs a little bit more, so we'll load up the brush one more time. I'm actually kind of digging the bone color in itself. Like, it's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Where did that expression come from? Not gonna lie. Like, was somebody constantly lying and they had to specify? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Oh, okay. Normally you do? Yeah. But this time, no, I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Alright, we're changed, doctor. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's it. That's it for the primer. Put these guys over here. Let's get them out of my way. It's time for rinse. Oh. And wow. I really should have wore a glove with my hands. With my thumb. Nice. Ooh, it's wrinkly. It's wrinkles.
Someone's been dipping into that sulfur powder.
The silver power.
Sulfur.
Oh, the sulfur. Gotcha. Where's that paper towel? Oof. So I just did 2 flushes of water, and you can see inside the cup, and I just wiped it with the paper towel, and you can see how, like, if I had overfilled the cup with lots of paint, there would have been tons of dry paint in there. You can see how, like, it reduces down. Let's give a little spritz of Windex. Let that sit for a few moments. I might actually have to go wash my hand. It's kind of bugging me in my hand. Alright. So, next question being, we're going to go red because we're going Samhan. As that should be no shock to anybody. But, what red do I use? Do I use a Citadel? Do I use a Vallejo? Do I use Tamaya? Do I use Golden? Do I use Liquitex? Liquitex ink? I think I'm just going to use Golden. Is this the red that I already have open? No, that's clear. And that one is... Yeah, this is a solid. Okay. No, I'll use this one. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use this red first. Essentially, this is like Evil Sun Scarlet. Or, yeah, Evil Sun Scarlet. It's about that level of red, in case anybody's wondering. Throw it on the mixer. So you didn't have a gaming group tonight? Barfing?
Nope. Not tonight.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Neutral thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sophie, lovely if they release some pilot character minis to collect. They'll have a squadron leader. Flash art. Flash art? Or flash art?
Flash by name, flash by reputation.
Yeah, a character mini would be kind of cool for Aeronautica, like if they actually produced characters. Because there are aces in the game, but yeah, there's no, models for them. But I mean, like, you could always just, paint an insignia on them or, what have you, right? Kim, I hate wearing gloves when airbrushing. I'd rather wash my hands out. Yeah, I might do that in a moment here. Just because, like, this shit is caked. But I'm going to be applying red paint on as a base here in a moment, so probably not. Just making sure this is all nice and thoroughly shook. Shookage. Chivalry. Hey, I figured out my army for the tabletop stuff. Cool. That's good stuff. Waversburg. Listening from the machine line at work. Loving the Eldar content as of late. Well, thank you. Yeah, I do collect and play Eldar. And, I mean, I could easily just be an Eldar channel, like, kind of thing. But, I mean, only only specific weirdos would show up for streams and stuff like that, right? I mean, not that you're all normal. I'm just saying that more weirdos. Not counting you, sheep. Not counting you.
What?
All right. Just ready to flush. Yeah.
Does that mean that I'm not a weirdo, or that I am?
Take your pick.
I mean, I know what I am.
I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
Fucking degenerate, that's what I am.
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's liberating.
It's a choice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a choice to be a weirdo, like, or degenerate, or whatever you want to call it. Because
I use degenerate very loosely here, of course.
Yes, of course. Because I mean, you don't want to get lumped in with, certain other degenerates, but
Necron players.
yeah, them being the worst. They're just the worst human beings ever. I need to hit this with something a little aggressive. This little bottom bit's not coming out of my brush. There we go. That'll get it. Oh yeah, it's already breaking up. It's like acid. Love it.
That'll beat the devil out of it.
Yeah. Were you watching Bob Ross before this?
It came as recommended when you were offline.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure on my channel here, I have it so I'm hosting them.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a channel that I think they are the official Bob Ross channel, like the company. And so, yeah, they stream every weekend. All right. Seeing as I got a little bit of alcohol still in my cloth here, I'm just going to wipe my fingers. Yeah. When my kids were small, they used to get this kind of color out of their diapers, especially if they were on the heavy formula and shit. Just some parenting tips for y'all. Come for the painting, stay for the parenting tips. A lot of people out there are like, fuck, I don't even have kids, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Sophie. Flash by name, flash by nature, Act 6. Chivalry.
By nature, that's the queen. Yeah, that's the quote. Sorry.
Yeah. Chivalry, I went with the Tyranids. Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, Tyranids. Bugs. Kim, the ace pilots in Aeronautica are the same planes, just painting them up in the ace colors. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like if I wanted to do one of these guys as one of the aces, then yeah, I would distinguish it somehow, right? Like, the easiest one I can think of, like if you wanted to distinguish your aces from like the rest of your squadrons, is just reverse the color scheme, I think. Or, for example, like Sam Han, instead of black chevrons, doing white chevrons and a black symbol, or something different, right? Just something, to differentiate him from the rest. Disco, I'm normal. I'll have to take your word for it, Disco. Sophie, I know a few Necron players. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few of them out there. All right. So we're going to load up Naphthol Red. Naphthol? Anyway, it's Golden High Flow. These paints are, they recommend their airbrush, paintbrush, pen, and marker. So they're really thin bodied paints, but with a really nice pigment strength. No thinners. I'm just going to shoot it straight out of the brush. Let's put him over here, him over here. We'll put these guys over here. We'll work on this first one here. Yeah. This stuff's dry? Yeah, it's dry. Dry enough, anyway. All right. Let's get to work. Yeah. Dry tip. God dang it. Sophie, I thought you said Naphal red. Now, yeah, I'm not even sure if I pronounced that name right. The kind of red I use from Golden. But anyway. Yeah, there we go. Who's that? Mr. Boop? Boop a shoop? Shoop a boop? What's happening? All right.
Cooking, watching. Always watching.
Always. It's like that guy in the corner of the room smoking a cigarette well. Sorry, I was describing something else.
Oh yeah, the camera run.
Oh yeah, the camera's on. Shit. Man.
That's an episode in Rebels where they run into a certain someone from the family. I like that episode.
I didn't quite catch what you said.
Said I got past the point in Star Wars Rebels where they run into somebody from the Clone Wars.
Oh.
Or say a group of people.
Yeah.
I liked that episode.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And it,
Like,
it's a fun idea as well that, like what did happen to a bunch of them, right?
much as I like, yeah. Crazy old Grey Warriors, that was my favorite.
God damn, this red is bright.
Maybe I should get a bird. Like a big fat fucking seagull.
A she-gull?
A seagull. Have you seen my seagull?
Should do it. Totally.
It has to be big enough so you could call it a land gull.
A land gull.
So fat it can't fly.
But what if he's like a little diabetic? Some poor little bird. Here you are, fucking aiding and abetting in his diabetes. I'm just saying.
I don't speak fucking bird. I wouldn't know.
Well, he can't tell you he's diabetic. He's not gonna be like, hey, you know, dude, like I'm kind of diabetic. Maybe you shouldn't be feeding me that shit.
You know what I should do is get a pigeon and call him Speckled Jim. Since we're on the topic of Black Panther.
I'm curious if Bad Batch will elaborate more on the phasing out of clones.
Would you like the answer?
It kind of does.
No, I mean, yeah, I know with like Tarkin, and then you know what happens to the planet, but there were obviously still a whole bunch of them running.
Yeah, in Bad Batch though, like they already are introducing the Imperial enlistees, right?
Well, no, I get that, but in Rebels, the ISB agent dude, like when he's talking, it kind of like, I don't know, he alludes to the fact that there's really no more clone army, or not in the clone army, in the Imperial army. So I'm kind of curious between Bad Batch and Rebels, like, did they all just like die in battle or something? Like they just eventually ran out?
No, I don't think so. I think it's probably something more sinister. It's the Empire.
I mean, yeah, but they appear in Disney comics. Fighting for the, just curious, like, if they just eventually, like, you know, keep that out. Because obviously they're not going to replace.
Beep, 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 beep.
Some of the comics I read, it's like, you know, halfway between the Clone Wars and where, you know, episode 4 picks up. And there's still a lot of clones in here, but it's just like, I'm curious, like, you know, was there... I think it's more like they were just, you know, eventually wasn't many of them left. Sheer attrition, because they're not getting replaced anymore.
I think to make their point, it'll be something gruesome. Like something sinister. Like they were sent on a suicide mission and most of them were killed in that mission kind of thing, right?
Maybe it's is anybody here going to read the comic? Plan to read the comic?
I didn't even know there was a comic.
There's always some Star Wars comics, but with like the new Disney comics, the clones are still running around for reality.
I'm not big on illustrated literature like that.
Nobody cares about a comic story. Well, it's not really a spoiler. You know the Coruscant Guard? The red stormtroopers?
Yes.
They're still around.
Oh, that I know.
By like, you know, like after Civil War. So I'm just curious, like, if they were relegated basically to being rent-a-cops. Because what the Coruscant Guard is, they're just lead.
For the law.
Because they're clones. Coruscant Guard are clones, and they're still running around prior to first Death Star. But a lot of them are getting old too, because Rex is like old as hell.
I mean, he was an ARC trooper. Of course, he's old.
I've seen one theory that apparently Rex is in the Battle of Endor.
Yeah.
I thought that was confirmed.
I don't know if it's confirmed or not. I mean, who's going to
I'm
confirm?
pretty sure they confirmed. Like, I keep seeing that. Seems to be supported by one of the producers. That he's that old dude.
Yeah.
Who wears the scout. Who dresses up as the scout trooper.
Yeah, he's got the big red beard. Or white beard.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's actually canon.
Another fun one would be is if at the Battle of Endor, the Ghost is there as well, because they described that she did take part in that battle. Hera.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because by that time she is a general, I think. Of course, we don't really see that in the movies. That like a Twi'lek general. Maybe the.
If I'm not mistaken, there's hints about it in the Squadron game.
General Syndulla.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the father is general as well. Her father.
But now I'm thinking about it. By the time of the I feel like a lot, because they stopped making clones shortly after. Rex is pretty old.
What are you doing, Chris?
Nothing. Ignore the man behind the curtain. I am going to hit this with the dryer, though. Just to be sure. Sometimes golden dries kind of glossy. I just want to make sure. Disco. Red. Yes, it is red. Sophie, probably more like genetic kill switch. Like they just killed them off. Who knows? Disco. I don't find Star Wars all that intriguing. Sorry. No. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's not. I mean, I think we've talked about this in the past. Like, Star Wars is not really high sci-fi. It's not terribly thought-provoking.
Wee lightsabers.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's fine. I mean, like, Star Wars can be just pew-pew, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes pew-pew is fun. Just a pew-pew. Sophie, what would be funny is if that red paint will wash off. Now, why would that be funny, Sophie? Because that would mean it's terribly carcinogenic and I would end up with some sort of tumor after playing with this paint. Why would you wish a tumor on me, Sophie? That's cruel.
And we'd have to call you Cadmium Chris.
And call me Cadmium Chris, yeah. How do you know I'm
Cadmium,
not?
Cadmium.
How do you already know that I'm not already called Cadmium Chris?
Shit. Captain Cadmium.
Captain Cadmium, yeah, there we go. Oh, I fucking like the sound of that. Fucking Captain Cadmium. Okay.
Here comes Captain Cadmium. Kill me, I'm in pain.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to decipher why Sophie was wishing harm on me. She wants me to get a tumor. I don't know why. That's fucking mean, Sophie. That's fucking mean. Why would you be mean? All right. I think these are dry. As he touches them with his bare finger. Yeah, this one's pretty glossy. I must have hit that one a little too heavily. All right. So now let's do... I guess a highlight. What do you think? A shade wash and a highlight, or a highlight and a shade wash? Probably a highlight and then a shade wash, right? Yeah.
That's what I've been doing lately.
Say what?
That's what I've been doing lately.
Highlight and a shade wash?
Yeah, in that order.
Yeah, I think so. Base coat, highlight, and then a shade wash? Yeah. Just to help pull all the colors down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. So, to highlight... I wonder, do I have it in Citadel Air? Do they have Wild Rider Red in Citadel Air? I don't know. If they don't, then either I gotta make one or use the regular. No.
Now I think about it, humans, they were accelerated growing. They were probably dead now. They were probably dead from like old age. Like not shortly after.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna use Wild Rider Red. Grab some of that. Let's give it a shaky view. Probably switch brushes too. Let's use our thinner as well. We're gonna need that. Let's grab our thinner, grab our color, grab our Renegade Chrome. Where's my Patriot? Oh shit, I didn't clean the Patriot yet. Oops. Okay. Can't switch brushes yet. Do.
Built the last of my Cal Pathfinder kit put together with the drone.
The Cowboy drone?
The one that has like a burst cannon in it.
Did you glue it, or is it the flippable?
It's flippable.
Nice.
I knew somebody And she could only be described as flippable.
That's I don't.
Couldn't hear though.
No?
Every time you do noisy stuff, your noise gate just fucks up.
Oh, does it? Oh. Is it like total fucking agony when I am doing something and it's like sound clipping and stuff, or?
No, it's complete silence for us in Discord.
Oh.
And when you try to say something, it's just not there.
Well, that's the story of my life. All right, let's give this a shake. You know, since I've actually gotten the little shaker, I have noticed that my muscle mass has decreased. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep telling me.
What's that?
You wouldn't lose muscle mass for not shanking.
Yeah, man, my arms are getting all wrinkly and.
And if you thought you gained muscle from shaking a paint pot, I got something to sell you.
What is it?
Shake weight.
Oh. Oh, you mean that fucking masturbation device?
Yeah.
Yeah. I already have 2 of those.
The dumbbell that just vibrates.
Yeah.
That's literally all it does.
Yeah, just get
I remember that was a thing, and people were buying that thinking that would actually do anything.
Yeah, you get 2 of them on the go, man. It's just. Yeah.
People actually thinking shake weight does stuff.
Well, because like realistically, what it does is it helps prepare you for group activities. And so if both hands are going like this all the time, and then you can manipulate other things as well, and so it helps you out a great deal. It's good practice for like group sessions. No.
Too easy.
Sophie, you're only supposed to use it on your paints, Chris. Oh. Oh. Way to ruin my fun, Sophie. Jeez. I'll fucking come over to your house, slam your cupboards. If you ever want a good laugh at Canadians' expense, I can't remember what the channel was called. It was on YouTube, but it was all about these Prince Edward Island guys and like the way they talk to each other and shit. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, fucking come over to your house, slam your cupboards. It's just funny shit. Anyway, where was I? Oh, fucking lamp. Let's put it right around here somewhere. Okay, so now the all critical question of highlighting. Should I highlight the outer edges of the wings? Like imagining like kind of like a circle of color going a little brighter red in the center? Or bring the highlights forward or back. So it's going brighter towards the back or brighter towards the front. What do you guys think? And whoever gives me a wrong answer is getting banned.
What?
Damn. Yeah, See, if I make them look like my models, like my tabletop, my big tabletop versions, the highlights come in from the wings and up the nose like that. And also a little bit at the back. I'm thinking I'm just going to... Well, maybe I'll start with one of the Phoenixes. I'll start with a Phoenix. And we'll go from there. So we'll put these little guys over here. Get this brush loaded up. What happened to my cloth? There it is. My trusty, rusty cloth. So when using regular Citadel paints in an airbrush, you can just simply throw the paint into the airbrush, turn your PSI up, and it'll come flying out. It will come flying out. But if you want it to flow more smoothly, then yeah, you should thin it down just a bit. I'm going to use some of this universal acrylic thinner. It's done by Testers. It's I don't think it is alcohol derivative, although it could be. It doesn't have too much of a smell to it, but yeah. Does it list the ingredients? I don't even know. No. Another one. If more thinner is needed, add slowly, drop by drop. A rule of thumb is to thin to consistency of milk. What if you don't drink milk? Or, yeah, like, what if you don't drink milk? How would you even know what fucking milk is like?
Look it up on the fucking net.
Right, but I mean, like, it's got to go to the consistency of milk. You have no frame of reference if you've never experienced that.
You just sit there with your osteoporosis and hope.
All right. Hold on. Testers is in Belgium? No, it's Illinois. Why the fuck is this telling me it's Belgium? Oh, maybe they're a distributor in Belgium. That's an odd place to ship out of. Yeah, Rockford, Illinois. In case anybody was wondering. Yeah, I've used this one with my Citadel paints for a long time, and I've never noticed anything funny with my paints or anything like that. Sophie, is Canada still part of the Commonwealth, and do you have the Queen on your money? Part of the Commonwealth? I don't think so, but the Queen's still on the money. I think like Australia and Canada are part of it, but yeah. You know what? I'm not sure. Why do you ask, Sophie? That seemed kind of out of left field.
It's better than fucking fish.
It's better than fish.
Yeah, we got fish on our money.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, the Queen's on one side, and the other side, it's usually some white supremacist. So. So, yeah.
Now, colonize.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, you're still part of the common.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Chris isn't part of shit.
No, technically no. I'm not a subject of the crown. In fact, we were once allies of the crown. Hence why you have a Canada and America. I'm just using a...
Don't worry, Chris. I've emailed President coming to deliver freedom. All 10 Canadians no longer part of the Commonwealth.
They fucking had a referendum and decided we're not part of the Commonwealth anymore?
Yeah.
Sophie was just curious. Yeah, okay. Again, I mean, it's It's not like it's a touchy subject or anything like that, but yeah.
I think the Commonwealth now is just like a like economic thing.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, what is it called? The American, Canadian, and Australia.
Foundation. Shit.
There's an alliance between the three like that.
I'm just aware of like the Commonwealth Foundation, which is like all of Britain's former colonies, excluding the U.S. and maybe India. And it's just like some economic shit.
Yeah.
Even though I think Barbados gained its independence recently, they're still part of that economic thing.
Yeah, same with us in the EU.
Yeah, it's basically the British version. They were to make another Star Wars movie or short series, I would
should
like
be
on the Mid-Rim campaign during the Galactic War.
I think it should be about Max Rebo.
No idea.
What? He's your favorite Star Wars character. It's the blue elephant that plays the organ.
No. I'm gonna fucking remember his name.
Max Rebo, man. He's amazing. He survived.
No. That's the bad news.
No, in my head canon, he survived.
In my head canon.
Yeah, I refuse.
In my head movies.
In my denial, he was alive. And well, and he has a new band.
You know what? I think he is still alive. Because he's in Book of Boba, isn't he?
Well, do you remember what happened?
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, never mind. Right. Right.
I mean, they call it Jabba's band, but it is in fact his band. Max Rebo is the leader of that band.
I think it was just Jabba's band because initially he was the only part of Star Wars that guy was going to be in was playing music at Jabba's palace.
Well, I think it was Jabba's band because it's taking place at Jabba's house.
But
it's kind of rude, to exclude the guy when you're playing at his house.
But,
I know I'd be kind of annoyed. Somebody come over to my place and saying, "Yeah, this is we're playing at Chris's place, but this is so and so's band." Like, you know what? Fuck you, man. You're playing at my house, my band.
I would like a TV show or something to touch on like the Mid-Rim campaign and retreat stuff, and like the Battle of Jakku and shit. Because a lot of people, when they just watch the movies, they think what they see in the movies, that's all the Rebel Alliance, like that's it. But the Rebel Alliance towards after Endor and leading up to or not after Yavin leading up to Endor, the Rebel Alliance was big enough to launch an actual military campaign in the Mid-Rim. Like, they full-on conventional military that will attack the Mid-Rim of the galaxy.
That's a hell of a rim job.
And they were fighting there for, like, almost 4 years.
4-year rim job.
I would like TV show touching more on that. Because it'd be interesting.
You want more touching in TV. Gotcha. You're making this too easy, Boop.
Fucking watch Game of Thrones. You know what the Cantina band? They play a genre of music
Space
that
jazz.
is. But can you? Do you know what the name of the genre is in the Star Wars universe?
Not a clue.
It's jizz.
Oh, yes, I knew that. I did know that. For somehow, though, I never committed to memory. I don't know why, but yes. I remember hearing that one somewhere. It's called Jizz. And I was like, damn, I knew I liked Star Wars for a reason. Waversburg, the other week you talked about Eldar Titans. What loadout would you want for one? For like the Phantom Titan or the Revenant Titan? The Revenant Titan, I like Pulsars, although Sonic Lances are really nice. For the Phantom, I prefer either dual Pulsars or the Pulsar with Glaive or the D-Cannon, really. I mean, any configuration. It really all depends on what kind of, what I'm imagining, you know, what kind of scraps I want to get them into, you know. Man. Son of a bitch just keeps clogging.
I'm reading Star Wars wiki here. Do you know what a person or a being that plays jizz? You know what they're called?
Jizz Gobbler?
A jizz whaler.
A Jizz Whaler. Nice. I'm using that. Jizz Whaler. Yeah, that's getting added to the repertoire.
Yeah.
So what are you, some sort of Jizz Whaler? You're playing that all wrong. You're supposed to play it like a Jizz Whaler. Love it. I'm using it.
It's actually called Max Revo Band. There we go.
Oh, fuck. No! Evil Sun Scar, or Wild Rider Red. I can see it. It doesn't really show up on camera very well, but I can see the highlight. It's very, very subtle. We might have to do a slight dry brushing, I think, just to bring a little bit more color forward.
Just a slight highlight?
Yeah. Well, just like a little dry brush.
We do a little dry brush.
A little troubleshooting.
Old man Logan, yo dog, working on a little Aeronautica today. Oh, a little Aeronautica? Is that a joke? Like a little little? Hee hee. Anyway, yes, I am. Because I'm getting tired of looking at these sitting on my to-do pile, so I figured, you know what? God damn it, I'm going to get them done. By George.
Holy shit. What? Look at that rating party.
R. Oh, jeez Louise. Who dat? Sir Cannon is now following. Thank you. Oh, somebody's raiding. Oh, Sam. Raiding with
Just in time
124.
for the jizz whaling.
Just in time for jizz whaling. Yep, that's right. Slaughter 420. Thank you for the follow. Fenris Workshop. Thank you. Sir Cannon. Hands in the air. Nice. Sam. Aroo. Show them the way. The way? The way of the jizz whaler. Gotcha. We're talking some Star Wars. Thank you, Sam, for the follow. Hopefully, you had a pretty damn good stream. I am finally getting my damn Aeldari done. So, son of a beehive. My tip is dry though.
Too much jizz whaling.
Too much jizz whaling. Yep, that's right. Too much jizz whaling, and you could go blind. That's It's just an action.
And end up with a dry tip.
And with a dry tip. You know, maybe that's why the little blue fella, he had like them stumpy little limbs on him while he was playing like his piano thing. Because he was too much jizz wailing.
He's the Ray Charles of Star Wars.
He's the Ray Charles of Star, exactly. But he didn't start out blind. Just too much jizz wailing. Sam, it was a great stream. Hope yours is as well. Let the weekend begin. Yes, I concur, sir. I concur. Any of you guys follow Sam Lentz?
Not on Twitch, but on other
Yeah,
platforms.
Sam's a really great painter. So
Yep.
yeah, and he's a good dude. I had the pleasure of meeting him when we got invited to England. All right. Okay, that's enough Wild Rider Red for those guys. For whatever reason, I don't know why it's not coming out right. Yeah. Anyway, well, you know what? Maybe it is. It's just a little too close to the needle. Where's my blade? Grab my blade. Oh, that's what it was. Oof. Some schmutz.
What was it? Mm-hmm.
What's that?
What was it?
Yeah, it was like a really big chunk right near the where the needle meets the nozzle.
Yeah.
Bum. Kim, yeah, got him on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah. Old man, of course. What up? Geez, there was a bunch of follows in here. Thank you for the follow, Mech Readiness, Azathoth. Thank you for the follow. Azathoth? Is that how you pronounce it?
We're fucked. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, he's an elder being, elder god.
Oh, like Eldar or Elder?
Elder.
Elder? Like Dur?
He's a challenged Lovecraftian god.
Fucking Elder? Dur? Fuck, you don't you fucking gods, man? Dur? Airbrushing right onto the fingers. I approve. Yeah, I was debating that earlier in the stream. I was like, I should have grabbed a glove. Nah, screw it. And I primed, base coated, and now I'm highlighting. And so, yeah. Well, I mean, once you've already pulled the trigger on one thing, right? You might as well just you're in, right? Oh, I just cleared that. Son of a bitch. Maybe I am getting a clog. No. Anyway, all right. Just trying to get that leading edge of the wing. Just a little bit on the edge there. Come back a bit. Some on the nose. That, and let's do just a little bit up by the engine nozzles, just a bit. Actually, not too bad. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I mean it's red on red, so I imagine you probably can't see it very well. You just have to take my word for it. Trust me, bro. Wormbeard, thank you for the follow. And Rosbjorn, the 6th, thank you for the follow. The blind idiot god. All right. Hey, man. See, that's the dangers of going too subtle with your highlights. You can't freaking make out what you're doing sometimes. Plus, too, we ran a lot of thinner in this brush as well. Yeah, we might go another color up. What's a good one for after Wild Rider Red? Probably Wild Rider Red with a little yellow.
To an orange?
Well, no, because Wild Rider Red, I mean, like when you put it next to like Troll Slayer Orange, Troll Slayer Orange is very orange, whereas whereas Wild Rider Red, it starts to get desaturated.
Looks like a little mix.
Yeah, it looks like a mix might be in order, eh?
You're doing Wild Rider. Never mind. I was thinking of Evil Sun.
No, the base coat is actually closer to Evil Sun's. It was that Nafal red, that golden color. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we should probably throw in yellow or white.
You know what? Wild Rider's the end of like GW's like reds.
Yeah, it typically is like the edge highlight color that they use. So.
Would it go more pink if you put in white?
Yes. But because
I'd go for yellow.
But because this is already an orange, it'll go more peach. It'll be more like a salmon color.
Troll Slayer Orange. Seeing Fire Dragon Bright.
Yeah, those are too... Aren't those a bit too orangey?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just going to grab my golden titanium white. I'm going to chuck a little titanium white in this. Actually, I don't even know how much is actually in there still, but screw it. All right, I didn't mix it. Oops, gotta mix it.
Chris got mix. Hey!
Kim, do you have ruby red or something like that to mix in? Ruby red? Ruby red tends to be very, very bright red. Unless, of course, you're thinking of a particular paint line, but typically ruby red, yeah, it's more of a mid-tone red, because the base coat for this red was Nathanol red, which is pretty close to Evil Sun Scarlet. But yeah, we're gonna chuck a little of this golden. Yeah, it's already Wild Rider red in there, but they're both water-based acrylic paints. Nothing's gonna happen. Wait, maybe 2 drops. Let's throw in just 2 drops. Where's my brush? Give it a little mix-a-voo. Just to bring that color up a bit. Yeah, see, now it's starting to look like, what the fuck is that color? It's the dry. And they also have it in the edge colors.
Is it?
The Kindle Flame. Yeah, Kindle Flame, that's it. That's what this looks more like now. Yeah. And there's still lots here, so should be able to do this.
I don't know, that salmon color.
Yeah, it is more of a salmon color. I mean, on camera it looks pretty orange, but to the eye, yeah, see my thumb, like you can see like how red that is. Oh, geez Louise. And that's why you always start your air away from your project. All right, so let's go back to the bombers, and we're just going to do just the tips. And the tip of the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. On camera, it still looks pretty intense, but once we throw a shade wash on, it'll pull that back down. Yeah. Plus, too, the paints. The Citadel has a slight more matte feeling versus the golden paint finishes with a more of a gloss, so that's why it looks a little different as well. But yeah.
I'm a big fan of the matte finish.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I personally prefer the paint to finish glossy, because if you want it to be matte, you can always matte it out at the end.
That's a good point.
I always have difficulty trying to re-gloss something that started off matte. Too much there in the center. Oh well. Just tiny little planes anyway. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, there we go. Let's catch a little bit on the top of the engine nozzles and stuff. I realize it's hard to see, but again, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Bro.
Bra.
Trust me, bro.
I've always warned my kids, whenever somebody says trust me, bro, usually means they're lying.
Be careful, kids. Trust me.
Yeah, careful, kids.
So, since Boop wasn't here from the start, I will regale him with the song of our people.
What?
There you go. There's a cowbell for you.
I mean, I didn't hear anything, but
What?
it's got stars and stripes. I want here.
If freedom's not in the title, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Fucking got my cowbell out and everything.
People know to buy more stuff. We need to stop though. I bought too much stuff.
What? Huh?
Did
No,
you
I
buy
keep
too much
looking
stuff?
I keep looking at Star Wars Legion stuff. I'm like, I need to stop. I bought too much stuff recently. I have to finish stuff before I buy them. And I keep going back to the website going, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a Max Rebo model.
You could, if you can't, you could probably
Just find the action figure. Didn't Sideshow Collectibles put one out? Like a big like a maquette?
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean, they've done everybody. They've done a lot.
Yeah, I thought they did.
They've done stuff, but they're also retailers, so not everything they do is theirs. But there's a big, store in North America for stuff like that big and expensive. Like, I'm kind of tempted to get the 1/6 scale Captain X figure. That really big one. Comes with like a stamp kit. Cool.
It's like a bra.
Okay, bro. I'm a douche, bro. Did you ever watch that stupid movie?
Which one?
Sausage Party.
Oh, jeez.
Sausage Party?
Yeah.
Hated that.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I'm a douche, bro.
Stick back your hoo-ha.
Grow up just thinking that. How much I didn't like that.
Yeah, that was a nope.
Sat down with some friends and watched it, even though I didn't want to. Like, I regretted every.
Was it like a Jodie Foster and the Accused kind of moment, or what?
Nah, it was just like, okay, so you're familiar with that stupid annoying orange stuff that circulated the internet not too long ago?
Say what?
Not too long ago. It was ages ago. It was eons. It was many moons.
Stupid
Like
orange.
annoying orange, like 5-10 years ago.
I missed the bus on this one. What are you talking about?
It was like literally somebody. It was called Annoying Orange, and it was just like a picture of an orange, and some dude like put his like mouth and eyes on it. It would literally just be annoying, and they made a TV show about it.
Oh.
And I think it was stupid. And then basically, Sausage Party was in my eyes just that, but with sex jokes in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
Alright. Let that sit for a moment. Just hit it with some Windex. Go. Alright. Alrighty. Where are we at here? Okay. So we got bombers. We laid out some highlights onto the bombers. I think what we'll do next is a wash. Let that dry. Then maybe a slight dry brush. Maybe we'll use that Kindle Flame. We'll do a dry brush layer of that. Just to catch some of these edges of the panels and stuff like that. And if it's too, bright and contrasting, we can always just knock it back with a clear red or something. You may notice that I did not spend a lot of time on the undersides, because once the shade wash goes there, it'll be pretty dark, and we do a final dry brush, we can always catch the bottoms of the plane. So, shade wash. I think we'll just stick with a regular shade wash, right? Or should we use a contrast? Or should I go with Cardboard Crimson? Do I still have it out? I do still have it out. Should we go with Cardboard Crimson, Egg Raxer Shade, or make our own shade wash? What do you guys think?
What do I think about what?
Fuck, boop, god damn it.
I would personally go for just the shade.
You use Carbon Crimson or Agrax Earthshade?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? I tend to use Agrax for
I got Agrax right here. Sweet. Okay.
metallics and shit, and then I use Carbon Crimson for cloth. That's my go-to.
So Chris just had to mention iShow. I went on their website. They got skateboard.
You know what I heard from that? Chris had dementia on their show and there were gay dwarfs.
Sweet.
That's what I heard.
What?
Because it cut out.
No, I said Chris mentioned Sideshow, so I went on their website. They have skateboard. Where did you get that from?
I'm going with the dementia and the gay dwarfs, man. Can't stop me.
It was part of Tolkien's unfinished work. It was the one where they had the big dwarf gay orgy.
I know I rag on Chris a lot, but damn.
I mean, Discord gave me this message and I shall accept it.
Chris has gotten further than I thought he would. He's base coated all of his planes.
And highlighted. And how?
Wait, that's
And
all.
highlighted. Wow, exceeding expectations.
I know, on 6 little models.
Yeah.
I know. Impressive, no?
Yeah.
Alright.
You got that far, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But you haven't been sidetracked to the point where you got nothing done.
I know.
With half an hour left in the stream.
Considering that how much fucking people have been flipping me shit today. Sophie wants me to get tumors and...
Wait, who's been flipping shit today?
You every day. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but you just implied other people.
I think I'm going to go with Carbon Crimson.
You said Sophie said something about you having tumor?
Yeah, because she was like, wouldn't it be funny if that red paint never came out? I was like, yeah, because that would mean it was carcinogenic. Have some sort of solvents in it.
Like, what the fuck are you on?
Anyway.
So he'd become a superhero. Will you be... I just figured out why Chris paints as well as he does. It's not years of practice. He was bitten by a radioactive paint pot.
There we go.
I was gonna say he opened up a paint pot and it was like the symbiote, so he's like Venom, but with paint. Instead of, like,
Oh,
alien.
that's cool. That's some SCP shit right there.
Yeah.
Instead
There-
of being like an alien, like gelatinous creature or whatever, it's like fucking paint.
There's your movie.
That sounds like a good comic book. Honestly.
I know
I read
if
comic books, but you know.
I do. I would say I would be like, say I'm the big brain adult and I move past that. But every once in a while, when I go to downtown Annapolis, I go to this specific comic shop and I always buy some because I just like going in. Then I buy it, and then I read it, and then I go back eventually.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with Carbon Crimson. Carbon Crimson, Agrax Crimson, or Carbon Earthshade. Oh, yeah, we could add take the Agrax Earthshade and put it do a 1-to-1 mix, throw a bit more brown, I was also just thinking that maybe I should go with Flesh Tear's Red Contrast, thin that down a bit and use that instead. And that would deepen up the red. Not that I'm unhappy with where the highlights and everything are on these planes, but yeah.
That was my worry with the contrast.
Yeah, it was that it would shift it really far, right? Whereas the shade washes don't really, on broad surfaces, they don't really tint too heavily, but they fall into the recesses nicely and deepen up and everything like that. And that's all I'm looking for. But I think that's why I'm gonna use some Lamian medium, thin the shade wash down a bit, and also let the Lamy in medium add a bit more matte quality to it, just to knock the shine off. I don't think I'm going to leave these planes very shiny, just for the scale sake of the game. I think I'm going to let these leave these more matte. So let's use some Carbo Crimson. I'm going to take 2 big helpings of this. Bigger than that. Yeah, there we go. Go with that. We'll add 2 drops of medium.
2 shots of vodka.
2 shots. Yeah, 2 shots of vodka.
Have you not seen that video where the lady's like 2 shots of vodka and she pours like half the bottle?
No.
Wife material.
Yeah. Sounds hot. All right.
Just setting a bad example.
What? What the fuck did I do now?
Promoting alcohol.
Oh. You can't blame me for your alcoholism, dude. All right.
2022. I beg to differ.
Yeah, I guess.
What is personal responsibility in standing?
True.
What is this newfound word called adulting?
What is being an adult? Tell me.
Yeah. Yes. Carbo Crimson, I think, might have been the right call.
Woo!
It's shifting it, but not too heavily, which I like. And so, yes. Yeah, it's picking out all the panel lines and everything like that. Because we have it thinned out, the only areas I'm kind of concerned about is just some of these big flatter areas. But yeah. And then we just quickly kind of feather off the top. In fact, let's dry the brush off.
Yesterday I said that I'm not big on real-time strategy games.
Yeah.
And today I got myself Total War Warhammer 3. I'm actually liking it.
So you, sir, are a liar.
Yeah, you lied to us.
Capital L, small a, small period.
My pants are now on fire.
Chris, yeah. I motion to vote Barfing Sheet off the island for lying.
For lack of
lying.
integrity?
Yes.
Is it lying though? What if I already bought it? And then I said,
pretty sus.
What the fuck? What is this new
Oh, Chris,
reference?
It's Chris, you play the fucking game.
Yeah, Among Us? Yeah.
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 I vote we put Barfing Sheet into the airline.
Yeah. It's from a video game, dude.
I know, but fucking I did not expect that.
Oh. Well, Boop's a young fella, so he uses a lot of that lingo.
Like 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm an old soul. But now, would it be lying if I... It would be lying if I've already bought it and then said I don't like RTS.
No,
that would be a lie.
That would make you a crazy person. Because you're making up stories now at this point, and you're trying to justify how you're
Who
crazy.
Says I'm normal?
True.
Also, I spent an entire $1 on it.
Was it a humble
Game Pass.
bundle? Oh, Game Pass?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
okay.
got like Game Pass and it's there. Yeah. So I thought, why not try it? And lo and behold, it's pretty cool.
Did you say you thought, huh?
Hello, Debbie.
Yeah, I thought,
All right. Yeah, I think I'm okay with all this.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you?
Just gotta watch out for any pooling on the top stuff. Underneath, I'm not too worried about it, but like heavy pooling or anything
I
like
don't
that.
need, I don't care. I'll never, ever again.
Yeah, I'll never see the underside. But yeah, I think the top is okay.
Pretty sharp.
Pretty sharp, yeah.
Now, are you gonna buy the forge roll, the Phoenix bomber thing for it?
Probably.
Aeronautica?
Most likely. Sophie, boring being an adult, yes. Zambies, oh, Zambies, hello. Hello, Zambies. How's Zambies today? Where shall we start? I'll start over here again. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to mix up another little batch of this color. Feather this off. I can hear my son talking football right now. He's talking about Tom Brady.
Sorry, what? Nobody was talking about Tom Brady. You are.
No, he is. My son, I can hear my son talking right now.
Oh, he's retired. Tom Brady retired. No longer relevant.
He, apparently he's gonna start doing movies.
What?
Yeah.
Start doing what?
Movies.
Yeah.
Movie. Yeah. Cinema. Tom Brady, the action hero, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, it's all fucking crazy as far as I'm concerned, but whatever.
I mean, Gronk went into movies for a brief amount of time after his retirement, but Gronk also has the physique to be an action.
True.
Tom Brady does not,
He does not.
in my opinion.
I had to Google who Tom Brady was.
Oh, NFL.
Yeah.
Pull some of that off.
I'm gonna be honest though.
No, please lie.
Okay, I'm gonna lie to you.
All right. Lay it on me. What do you got?
That shading looks great.
What a dick. That's a dick move, man. That's such a dick move. I approve, but it's a dick move. It's a dick move.
Said the lay it on.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, but was I lying about that lying statement?
Whoa.
The fuck?
Here, I thought we were just playing Warhammer, but Boop's up here playing fucking 4D chess with our brains.
Yeah, I'm playing. You guys are on that 4D. I'm on that like 10D.
That's some scene shit right there.
Yeah.
Sounds like heresy to me.
Yeah. Fucking Boop's gonna get burned at the stake for being a witch.
And Sophie, who was Tom Brady. Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Oh, Sophie, you know who damn well who Tom Brady is. Don't lie. Tom Brady's the GOAT, man.
I thought that was Lewis Hamilton.
Who?
Different sport.
Oh. Was it cricket?
No,
Oh.
F1.
F1.
Oh. What the fucking F1 again? Jesus H.
Yeah.
You know F1, that button on your every keyboard? He's very pro at pressing.
Did you ever fall for the old F4 trick in first-person shooters and stuff? No?
Never happened.
I fell for it.
I never fell for it because I did it to people. Like a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
that.
fell for it, and
Oh,
I'm going,
thank you,
I was
honey.
gonna grab some, so I thought,
Yeah.
just in case.
Thank you.
I don't want to burn you.
Yeah, don't burn me. Sweet.
Done. And then I'll take this one.
Sweet, sweet nectar. Nectar of the gods.
Well, coffee?
Yeah, some more coffee.
What flavor?
What flavor?
Coffee flavor.
Fucking coffee flavor. What do you mean?
You don't get any of those? Like, I had strawberry cheesecake coffee grounds this morning.
What? No.
What?
Kind of hipster bullshit are you drinking?
You Starbucks loving bastard.
No, I get Bones and Fire Department coffee. Fire Department coffee does vanilla bean bourbon. And that's my favorite.
That actually sounds okay.
No.
And then Bones, I like strawberry cheesecake.
Jesus. Like
Fucking
bourbon and chocolate and flavors like that work well with coffee, but fucking cheesecake?
Don't knock till you try.
Don't get me wrong, I fucking love cheesecake. Like a cheesecake.
The only thing I put in my coffee is cinnamon when it brews.
This isn't a creamer. This is the actual, like, the ground up coffee beans are, like, roasted in this flavor.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I throw I go dark roast. I prefer dark roast. And I throw just probably about like half a teaspoon of cinnamon in.
Gotcha.
And then let that percolate.
But if I get coffee out at, like, I don't know, Dunkin' Donuts, I just get regular coffee and I get it black.
Cause what's so?
But if I'm at home, dude, fuck it, like vanilla bean bourbon, shit, yeah,
Shit, yeah?
yeah. I used to be part of the. I just drink, the dark roast coffee. Crap, tried bean bourbon and strawberry cheesecake. That's it.
Well, see, I can't drink that much anymore because I'm fucking diabetic, but...
You don't put fucking flavoring in it. It's zero sugar. You don't put creamer in it. It's just
9.
you can have flavored coffee that doesn't have sugar.
No! Sounds too much like some sort of liberal trick. Sounds like some Antifa nonsense. Whoa!
Nah, that would be drinking tea over coffee.
Oh. Next, you'd be telling me you want to move to Seattle. Yes, I'm making fun of everybody in Seattle.
They're not watching anyway.
Oh, no? Oh. They tuned out?
Yeah, as soon as I join, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you West Coast bastards.
As soon as I join, they're gone. They're like, oh, there's that guy again.
Yeah.
Talk about how great America is. Invading Canada.
You know what the hilarious thing to think about, though? Is that I'm sure somewhere in the Pentagon or in the White House, there are plans that were drawn up at some point.
Crimson. There was actually, there were color-coded for, like, during the 20s, there were color-coded plans for each, like, empire and plans, like, what we would do if we had to go to war with them. And Britain got all the red colors. And War Plan Crimson was specifically an invasion of Canada.
Sweet.
And I'm not even joking. All this is declassified. You can look it up.
You look it up. Can you give me the Cliff Notes version of it?
Burned out every Team Hortons.
No, it's just the color-coded war plans were declassified.
Oh.
And wars with the British Commonwealth were War Plan Red was UK itself. And then Crimson was the war plan for going to war with Canada.
Gotcha.
At the time, India, which was the British Raj at the time, they were war plan, I think, pink.
Well, I assume, because it was after Second World War that India, Canada, Australia, they were all independent, right? So before World War II, they were all still part of British Commonwealth, right? Because Canada was still saying God Save the Queen up until the 60s. They were saying that in the schools here.
But they were Every single from up until World War II, because as soon as World War II started, the plans were shelved, because obviously at that point it's like, oh, we're not going to go to war with Britain at this point. There were color-coded plans for each empire up until World War II.
Yeah.
Germany had black and shades of gray. Britain had red in all of its shades.
Kim, I'm an espresso drinker, so if I put something in my coffee, it's steamed milk. Got 2 espresso machines in the kitchen. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you got 2 of them damn machines in your kitchen. You loves you some espresso. Well, it sounds of it anyway.
Yeah, us Norwegians, we drink coffee like it's fucking water.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Sophie, what's wrong with tea? Nothing's wrong with tea. I like tea. I drink tea every day, pretty much.
Just don't throw it in the bay.
Ugh.
And then any war plans involving allies were the Rainbow Plan.
Nice.
Because it was used that way. Where,
That's pretty progressive of them back in the day.
Rainbow 1 was the United States and just the United States. Rainbow 2 was the United States, France, and the UK.
Yeah, I think Carbo Crimson was the right call.
Panache.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
The gold war plans were for fighting France, Colin.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking how it looks. I think a very, very slight dry brush once these are all done, I think might be the order of the day. Just on the leading edges. Just a slight little dry brush on them. Dry brush, dry brush. Everybody likes a dry brush. Actually, I don't know if anybody likes a dry brush, but... Sarig Karen, was the British Empire ruby red or Mephiston red? I think that's a question for you, Boop.
Just red.
Mephiston red?
No, just red. So whatever, when you look up the color, like codes, whatever red is.
Right, but was it ruby red or Mephiston red?
Red.
Fuck.
It was not
The
one
line
of
of red.
shade. It was literally red.
Boop, you're killing my fucking buzz, you know that?
So go to fucking Home Depot, okay? Go down the aisle on the gigantic, hundreds of feet of fucking color swatches and find red.
I don't think there is just red. It's like teacup red and salmon red and you know what I mean? All these different fucking names of red. Fuck. It's just red.
Yeah.
Your mom's Fiat red.
Exactly, man. Like, what the fuck? You're supposed to play the game, man.
Chris, you know what you can do with your ruby red?
Oh no, here we go.
You can stick it where the sun don't shine.
My armpit?
Leave it to you to decide which one.
Between my toes?
Oh, I know where this is going.
Or right in the taint. Is that what you're talking about? Right in the taint?
Right in a nifkin.
Right in the kazif.
That's a new one.
You never heard of kazif? No?
Nope. Added to the repertoire.
Yeah, it's the kazif because if it wasn't there, your guts would fall out. So, yeah.
Grundle's a very good one.
Grumble, yeah.
Grundle?
Grundle? Grumble or Grundle?
Grundle with a D.
Oh, like the dude from Beowulf?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, you're from fucking Norway. Isn't that like part of the fucking heritage and shit?
Beowulf?
Yeah. Or is that
The
Danish?
Wolfbird swords?
Or is that Danish? Am I getting my Europeans mixed up again?
I don't know. Only Beowulf I know is like a weapon system.
Oh no.
So like, since we're on the topic of U.S. color-coded warplanes, there was so extensive. There was even a warplane to invade ice.
Well, sure.
Can't trust anybody.
Because
Especially the most neutral, or the second most neutral nation.
Well, you got to be really concerned about those really neutral nations.
They're really nice. Almost too nice.
Exactly. They're just a little too nice. It's like those odd neighbors in your neighborhood that are like just, they're always baking you cookies and shit like that. You can't trust those assholes. Don't know what they're plotting behind your back.
Because we don't know. Iceland could be harnessing the power of their fucking volcano to make a super weapon.
Exactly. We don't know. We just don't know. That's like, are you willing to take a chance with your children's lives that Iceland is not developing some sort of mega super weapon? We can't take that kind of chance. We must act now.
We have to induct them in the
We
company
have
of
to
evil.
act now.
Yes. Yeah.
We can't take a chance.
We can't
They
take.
could finish your volcano super weapon
Exactly. Right.
any day. Could be tomorrow. It could be 3 years from now. Who knows?
Old man Logan. So Kim collects paint lines and espresso machines. Yeah. Apparently Kim is just fucking wired for sound. Apparently for paints and coffee. Sophie, America wouldn't invade Canada, just one British regiment on the border chanting cone and have a go if you think you're hard enough and America will run. Oh, I think she's calling you out there. Boop.
Good morning.
All 10 of them. Nah, I think we'd have it down because everybody knows Canadians are
Are two what?
polite.
Oh. Yeah, they kind of are.
Yeah, I was like, Chris, you can't say anything because you're not Canadian.
True. But I live here, though.
Yeah, you live there,
You're right, I do live here.
but you're not Canadian, so you're not one of the 10, actually.
Sure. Oh, I fucking missed a spot up here on this wing. God damn it. Oh well. Oh well.
Who are these 10 Canadians?
And I would like to remind people that these colored warplanes were invented when the U.S. was, internationally recognized as neutral. So you can't trust the neutral.
No, you can't.
Switzerland could have a fucking battle plan for a world domination. You don't fucking know.
Exactly. Just don't know, man. What time we at here? Holy moly, it's only 5 minutes left?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are you gonna be able to shade them all, Chris?
I'm on the last one right now. Have you not been watching?
No, I have been.
Yeah, I'm on the last one right now. And then...
It's just like when you pick up the fucking, what are they, razor wings or whatever?
Nightwings?
Night wings. They all look the same, so. So I knew you were done the Phoenix but I wasn't sure if you've done the Nightwing. Because there's 3 of them all fucking.
Yeah.
Are you gonna freehand markings onto them, or?
Probably. Or I might get really lazy and just airbrush them on. Like make a stencil and airbrush them.
Because I think the transfers that came with them were specific to somebody else.
Oh yeah, there was transfers, weren't there?
Were they
Shit.
San Han transfers though? Because I know the ones that came in the starter set apparently were specific to like salamanders and whoever else.
Right.
I think. I'm not sure. I never bought that box to look. I might buy it.
Serg Khan, just red. Have to shade with Agrexen? Oh, he's talking about the flags, right? Because he was the one asking about if the British Empire was ruby red or Mephiston red. And so he was saying it's just red, so you have to add Agrex or shade.
Since Germany was war-playing back, we have to fight Germany. And then dip the Germans in water to water them down.
What?
Turn them into a water.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to paint the whole Commonwealth
Right.
with this wash.
This is the stupidest conversation I've been part of.
You say this, but you probably had dumber conversations.
Oh yeah, I know I have. Yes, I know I have. Just get me in the evening after after my brownies have kicked in. It's dumb.
Like that the most recent time I can remember you joining chat and whatnot in stream. I think that was like the dumbest conversation yet that I've been present for.
Oh.
Because you were fucking high as a kite, and then Matt was in chat, so it's like the two catalysts for.
Yeah, But Matt's a good boy. It's not Matt's fault.
No, yes, it's just when both you and him are in a chat, and then you've had your special brownies.
No, because like it's fun teasing that kid, getting him all pumped up. It's just fun. It's good fun. It's good family fun. Sophie, Denmark. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kim, no, the Beowulf stuff is put to Denmark, Norway, but it's English guy that made up the story, not a real legend. Oh, really? I had no idea. Not that I was, overly concerned with it, but yeah.
Wait, we were talking about Beowulf, and we were talking about Beowulf.
Yeah. Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No.
Gets too into his colors, man.
I just find Chris incredibly.
Hair dryer time. Yeah, I think Carbo Crimson was definitely the way to go. In fact, I probably could have used pure Carbo Crimson. Because I'm okay with how that looks. Oop, shit. Oh, my shit's all fucked up now. There we go. Make sure we get the undercarriage.
I need to make it the last couple days because of the radius island to DC. Like, been noisy everything. Shit flying over, all crap.
Shit's flying off of what?
Because I live near DC, and recent global events, I haven't been able to sleep at night because of like all the aircraft and shit.
Right. Forgot to turn that light on. Oops. Where is my Kindle Flame? Oh, I got two Luganeth Orange. That'll work. But where's Kindle Flame? Kindle.
It'll do, pig.
It'll do. Oh, there's Kindle Flame.
You found it?
Yeah. Now the question is, Oh, the Kindle Flame actually is different than Luganeth Orange. I thought they were the same, but no, they're slightly different. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but yeah. There's a slight value change in them. Huh. Interesting. The more you know. Now the question is this stuff too dry? Because it's been sitting for ages. Let's grab a small dry brush. Let's grab the medium dry brush. And I want to check to see if this...
Dry brush.
Let's see if this is still good. Oh no, it's still plenty good. Oh yeah, look at that. All right.
Try paint.
What's that?
Is it still good?
Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. It's still good.
Whatever you say.
All right. So now we are going to do some dry brushing. So we'll put these guys. I guess we can leave these guys around. Actually, no, I don't want them around because when I rinse my water, I don't want my shit spraying all over the place. So, we might actually have to take these off of the stands because I'm only going to basically, as I dry brush, I'm going to bring my brush strokes backwards, right? So it's going to be more like starting here and then going whooching, 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 whooching kind of thing. And you got to do the sound effects, otherwise it doesn't work. Kim, you doing a step more or are you going to stop for the day? I am going to do one more step. I'm going to dry brush these and yeah. Oh, you know what? Where I laid the highlights down, where it got really bright, the cardboard crimson shifted it towards more magenta again. So it goes from a red to a almost like light magenta color. See, when you go further away, it doesn't look, it looks like, you know, you got brightness, differences in color, but when you look at it by the eye, you can see the cardboard crimson in there. It's a good thing then I did thin it down. All right, enough gum flapping. Let's go. Let's do this. Do 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 do. Yeah, nice and jelly-like. So we don't really need that much. I just wipe it off. I have a paper, old T-shirt on my lap that I use to wipe my colors off. And majority of the color's been pulled out of the bristles. And I'm going to start dry brushing. Hopefully it doesn't come flying off the stand, otherwise I got to figure out how to hold it. Just going to catch some of the leading edges here. Trying to keep our hand very, very light as we work our way around. We're just looking to just catch edges of stuff. That's all we're looking to do. That's all we're doing. It's all in the hips.
All in the what?
The hips, man, the hips. It's all in the hips. So yeah, you can kind of see where's a slight little edge there on the edge of the wing. That's all we're looking for. That's the amount of dry brushing that I want to do. The wife and son are talking football upstairs. I can hear them.
Talking football.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is in my house. As I live with two fucking football fanatics. So they both don't fucking shut up sometimes. God, why don't you just guys talk?
Go upstairs. Get the fuck up.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's like, you know, guys, like let's talk some fucking 40K once in a while. For fuck's sakes.
Fucking hell. All you guys talking about.
Yeah.
Fucking football.
Fucking football. Like, can we not talk about Star Wars or something? Like, Jesus H. Yeah, I'm mostly okay with that. I'm mostly okay with that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And actually, the slight dry brush that bring to the edge, it actually kind of pushes back what you see of the Carbo Crimson values. So, yeah. Anyway, grab another little dot. Now, as I don't know if I've ever shown you guys like what I do for my dry brushing. Have I?
You airbrushing?
No, dry brushing.
Dry brush? You dry brushed a few times.
Anyway. Okay. So this is a old towel, or not towel, t-shirt. This is what I use for, rinsing my brush off and dry brushing. So all I do is take a little bit of my color that I'm going to use. Now, obviously I'm using Citadel Dry here. Just want to get a little bit onto the brush. You don't need much of the dry on your brush. It looks like lots, but it's just because it's on the outer surface here. I'm just going to wipe off some of the on the ferrule. And then I like using it on a dark cloth for wiping off my paint, because it allows me to see how much I've removed. So once it's like really, really faded on my shirt, then I know I'm at my right value, right? So that's how I like working with this stuff. Well, any highlighting color, really. And then, of course, it's just a very, very light dry brush on the edges. Again, you don't need a lot of pressure. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. That's it. If we really wanted to build up some intensity of color, we can change directions and just hit other areas and stuff. Like if I wanted to build up more color, say on the tips of the wings here, we'll just go like this. Same amount of paint, and then just quickly, just back and forth, across the nose, across the tips, and just deposit more color. Just like that. You get just a little bit more intensity towards the leading edges of the wings. But yeah, that's it. It's really straightforward. It's not terribly complicated. You could pretty much employ this kind of technique for whatever models you're working on. But it's how I dry brush all the time, though. And yeah, dry brushing is an art and subtlety in itself. Okay. That's when you know it's good enough for dry brushing is when there's very little left you can see, right? So, yeah. For anybody who was wondering what my process for this kind of stuff was like, as I'm sure plenty of you were wondering. All 10 of you were sitting there going, yeah, you know what? Yeah. I am kind of curious as to how he dry brushes. There we go. Yeah, we'll let a little bit more color build up on these spots here. I mean, we could also hit this with like an edge highlight or something like that, but I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. I'm just catching the tops of these little wings here. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, mostly okay with all that. What time we at here? 10 minutes OT. Okay, we're still good. The Pink Captain, nice Aeronautica. I have the Orc planes, just need to learn how to play. Yeah. Well then. Yeah, there we go. Let's plane. The plane, the plane. Does anybody remember that one?
You.
No? The wife and Alex are having a very big discussion about teams and who's going to the next Super Bowl.
He's going to the Super Bowl. Not you.
Well, of course not me. Why the fuck would I
Buys
be?
tickets to the Super Bowl just to fucking spite me.
You know what? I fucking should. Never mind. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I should. That'll learn you. Kim, it's a fun game. I got almost all the stuff released. I am just missing the stuff from the last release and the Necron stuff. Yeah, I wish the Necrons were plastic. I think they're forge rolled, aren't they? I kind of wish they were plastic. I kind of wish everything was just plastic. Get you the leading edges here. And it's Friday. It's Friday. We doing Way of the Brush tomorrow? Does anybody want to watch Way of the Brush tomorrow? Does anybody want me to do Way of the Brush? Yeah?
Yeah. Do it.
All right, fine.
Whoa.
Yeah, fucking do it. Do it.
Yeah, I guess. If it'll end
They even
horror.
bring my cowbell.
Do you not have emails or something?
You know what? I don't even know. I usually don't have my my.
Well, no, I was just asking because normally, like, the only time, aside from like holidays, the only time I ever hear you go, "Should I do Way of the Brush?" is you don't have email.
True. I don't have any emails. Actually, I have no
You
idea.
don't?
No, actually, I think I do. Actually, I think
Or
I
are you
do.
just tired? You want to take a day off?
Well, tomorrow's gonna be a hype day, so. Oi, who dat?
Hype day for what?
For it's the Aeldari pre-order.
Oh.
That all gets released
Do you
tomorrow.
want to be ready at 1 o'clock when those pre-orders hit?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Here it is. Take the day off.
Nah, probably will do Way of the Brush just because.
Stops halfway through Way of the Brush so you can get all the pre-orders in.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Jamie W. Jamie W. Was that on? Was that here on? Yeah, because I'm showing it.
It was.
Yeah, it was here on Disc or Twitch. Because sometimes the YouTube stuff comes in too. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Just a very straightforward dry brushing. Just pick up a little color, just really just kind of bring out the edges rather than trying to, hand do the edge, like do edge highlighting on the things and, Of course, the saturation now feels a little bit lighter. And I'm feeling that bug that I want to hit that with some clearer red. There's a little goblin in my head saying, yeah, hit it with some clear red. It's what it needs. I probably should wash this brush. Where's my soap? Oh, I'm gonna knock my board over. Where's my soap? That's not my soap. Is that my soap? That's my soap. I still have this little robot duder on it. Anyway. Oh, here, I'm gonna move this. I don't need that in here. Alrighty. I think we're done for now. We got pretty far.
You did?
Like, I'm sure many of you are probably shocked that we made it this far into this paint job today. Where the hell am I? Old man Logan, meh. The pink captain, who is going to the Super Bowl? Go local sports team.
Yeah, sport ball.
Kim, yeah, I can tune in for Way the Brush tomorrow. Might send an email. Yeah, send an email, but I think I have like 1 or 2. I can't remember. But yeah. The pink captain. Nope, I have a D&D and a 40K tournament tomorrow. Geez, you got both tomorrow? A D&D and 40K? Man, that's a full day. Like a D&D tournament? What's a D&D tournament?
Adventure League.
Is that what that is?
Kind of.
That's an entirely new concept for me. I mean, I've played D&D and everything, but yeah.
I've never done it, but
Yeah.
it's like the Adventure League we have here is the shop just opens up and then a bunch of DMs sit around tables and then you hop from table to table and play.
Right.
Tomorrow is the Eldar pre-orders.
What's that?
And I've been looking. I said even though tomorrow is the Eldar pre-orders, and I've been looking forward to it, I'm probably not going to order anything more.
No?
No.
If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. I mean, you know, don't push it.
Well, I'm being responsible.
Yeah, right.
Because what is it? They've made the order last chance for going into rotation Marines. I bought a bunch.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because I wanted Lysander, and I was like, might as well get Kato Sicaria. Might as well get. You know.
Might as well. Kim, half the audience here is in Europe, so I don't think it's many. Old man Logan, I would hit that, would you? With some clear red. Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at it. I mean, like, I don't know how it looks on camera. Yeah. I mean, once I start putting in some other contrasting colors in there, like start hitting some of the areas with black, and then, you know, start laying out some other stuff. Oh, and metals on the engine nozzles, things of that nature. Oh, it moves. It moves. Anyway, yeah. Oh, the guns, pick those up in black. On most of my planes, my windshields, my canopies, I actually do them in gold. I like the idea of like the gold canopies. Just because it looks like, for me, it looks more like an F-117, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I do the canopies in gold. Sophie, it's not a Saturday without Way the Brush. Okay, well, then there we go. Can't disappoint Sophie, I guess. Kim, not stressing the kits that's out tomorrow. They are regular stock, so they can get them whenever after tomorrow. Oh, the kits? Yeah. Well, yeah, because
I wouldn't. You know, Eldar. I like Eldar, but I'm just. I kind of bought a lot the last like month or so.
Right.
I should probably not.
Yeah, you might want to, you know,
slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like making myself bank. It's like I bought a lot, so I should at least get some of it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Kim, still waiting on my local vendors. Has them in stock before I get them. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Yeah. Oh. Some things. I was about to say something and realized, oh, wait, yeah, you can't say that. Dum-dum.
Secrets.
Yeah. You know what? I'm really not one for secrets, and I'm terrible at keeping secrets. Honestly. Terrible. I'm kind of like that fool who, you know, like I've got a terrible poker face. When we play poker, yeah, they can tell when I'm bullshitting them. I'm terrible at it. Look at that. I have to clean the needle. It's got the paint all over it. Is it still wet? Hey, fuck, it's still wet. All right, let's clean that. Let's take our time and clean that. We'll call it a day. So let's wind down. Let's take care of our brushes. We're winding down. We're done for the day. There's a little piece of frickin' paint on the end of that needle. Get off there, you son of a bitch. Oh, excuse me. There we go. And, yeah, you know what? Let's hit this with some Windex. Let's give this a proper cleaning. Kim, you can say whatever you want, if you remember. No, I'm not. Sorry, Kim, I'm not saying it. Can't. I'll get in trouble. Not that the repercussions would be very serious or anything like that. Just, you know, inconvenienced. You know what? I probably should lube this while I'm at it too, since I've got my tools out. Where's my lube?
Lube your tools.
Yeah, keep your tools lubed, man. Keep them lubed. As the wise man once said. Honestly, I don't even know if he said it.
Who's this wise man?
Yeah, who was this wise man? Who had to keep his tools lubed?
Aren't there three of them?
Huh?
The three wise men.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you went there with the joke. Gotcha. Lock that down. There we go. That's good. You know what? Because we were dicking around with the other brush, I should clean that one too. Beep, 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 beep. And of course, whenever I'm putting my brushes away, I always make sure I put the caps and stuff back on. Especially the little end protector for the needle, because you just don't want that getting messed up. Then you gotta go get another fucking needle and blah blah blah. Okay. Check this one here. Time we at? 24. Holy cripes. Oh yeah, this one definitely needs to be cleaned. You can't really see it that well, but there's a buildup of color right there, and that's where, right from the open chamber where the trigger is, and so that little seal there, and yeah, I can already feel like there's quite a buildup on it. That would be a problem if I left that to dry, and yeah, it would gum up the brush. You don't want that.
No.
No.
My airbrush doesn't really have any seal there.
No?
Yeah.
Is yours a Badger?
No, it's a Sparmax.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with those ones. Those are... Are they testers? Sparmax?
No idea.
Yeah. Because like, there's a bunch of airbrush companies, but like it's only like 2 or 3 airbrush companies. But like there's like, you know, a bunch of brands of airbrushes out there under different company names, and it's all like the same company. Anyway.
Damn corporates.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that like airbrushes, like the patent, I think it was Pache, they never properly patented that airbrush, and that's why all the airbrushes look the same. because basically everybody can just take that design and make money from it. So you can go and, copy an airbrush design because it wasn't copyrighted protected. Just saying.
Maybe I'll do that.
Gave me an idea for the weekend. There we go.
We'll get rude names.
Yeah, I remember reading that somewhere that, because like almost all gravity feed airbrushes, they're all pretty much the same, right? I mean, yeah, some of them have different, looks to the bodies, different diameters and stuff like that, but they're all the same basic design. They all work on the same principle. And they're all pretty much the same. It's just like water. It's like paints, really, especially. Water-based acrylics, like they're all pretty much the same. Because a lot of times it's all about, what's the easiest way to make money? I just copy what the other guy's doing, Which is kind of boring, if you're asking me. Alrighty, folks. Boop. Any final words?
Any what?
I said any final words?
Any final words?
Yeah. Anything?
Yeah. Red.
Red? Team red?
Just red.
Oh, just red?
Color red.
Okay. The red flags?
No silly name colors. Fuck silly name.
Red leader.
Red leader?
Yeah, red leader. There's red fox.
Or red fox?
I said red 5.
Oh. Kim says, remember there's no play for Mr. Gray, so paint your fucking models. And if you're not on Patreon, what are you doing with your life? Get on Patreon and support Chris. Thank you, Kim.
What are you doing with your life?
What are you doing with your life? Exactly. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You could be the next honorary guest of the Boop and Sheep show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
right?
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking mess behind me. Look at all this shit I gotta... That's the to-do pile, people. That's to-do. All that stuff. And there's some Necromunda shit over here as well. That's all to-do. And then there's shit in the other room as well. And then I showed you guys yesterday my shelves here. That's to-do as well. I have no shortage of projects. No shortage. Mr. Sheep, any final thoughts?
There's never enough cowbell.
Never enough cowbell. That's right. And for me, take care of your brushes. They'll take care of you. And I will see you guys laters. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, no, I need some cowbell.
God damn it.
Oh, did you put it away?
I'm down there for walking.
There's some cowbell. I'll get you your cowbell.
Okay, I need some cowbell. Hold on. Don't leave me in suspense now. I don't hear shit.
No, nobody does.
God damn it.
Yep, the good old noise suppression. Don't know which program it is, but I'll find it one day.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Enjoy the rest of our day, our evening, weekend, whatever it is. Let's try and do something productive, I guess. Hug a loved one. Do something kind for somebody. For God's sakes, Like, let's all just try and be decent towards each other, Fucking hell. Don't be a dick. That's the rule in the Discord server. Don't be a dick, and that should be the rule in life. Just don't be a dick. Alright, I'll see you guys later.